Hello, I'm Peter Kahane. I formed Ameico in February 1995 from a small apartment in Greenwich Village in Manhattan. The name stands for American Export-Import Company, and I wanted to pick a name as generic as possible, not knowing what exactly I would be getting involved in. I had come with my wife Stephanie 2 years earlier to the States from Switzerland in order to manage Larson Carpet, the licensee of designs from Jack Leonard Larson. The job didn't work out, but life in New York City did, and as a young couple, we did not want to return to Switzerland. I felt, and still feel today, that if I could find or develop products which I personally would like to live with, there must be like-minded people who would support such a business. Good fortune came my way in 1997 with a telephone call from a Mr. Peter Kahane from Hamburg, Germany. He had heard about me from a mutual friend in Hamburg and mentioned that he had a small subsidiary in New York City, Ameico Labs International, which needed new management. Many of Ameico's designs were produced under a license agreement with Peter Kahane, a very well-known New York graphic designer. With the birth of our first child in late 1997, we decided to move to the Connecticut countryside. The Ameico offices in Lafayette Street in Soho were given up. This was quite a setback for Ameico, as 65% of our total sales consisted of Ameico items. Fortunately, our overhead was small and we survived. Some of the classics in our collection, such as the Max Bill timepieces and Pete Stockman's porcelain, helped us get through this bump on the road. About that time, Gerd Kleiman introduced me to Michele De Lucchi's Produzione Privata, a collection of mouth-blown lights designed by Michele and produced in Murano. During a trip to Milan, I was able to obtain the US distribution rights to Produzione Privata, and this took us into the decorative lighting business.
Hi, my name's Jeanette. I'm a co-owner at Ameico. I was living in Bridgewater, next town over, very close to Peter and Stephanie's. Our children played together. Peter said, "Do you want to come work for Ameico?"
In Switzerland, we formed IC Design AG, which distributes US design brands domestically, such as Moment Areaware, as well as produces design classics under license, such as designs for Man Ray and Sophie Teuber-Arp. We decided it was time to have our own building and purchased from the town of New Milford a 1917 former telephone switching station. The building had been boarded up for about 25 years due to asbestos. Over all these years of neglect, it had fallen into terrible disrepair. Fortunately, the structure was still sound, and after an extensive remediation and renovation, it became our new headquarters. The result has been beyond our expectations, and it has become a great place to run our business and receive visitors, both local to our retail store, as well as our international vendors.
Hi, my name is Daniel. Welcome to Ameico. We just recently, last year, installed solar panels, so a lot of the electricity comes from solar energy. This is our gallery, and this is where we stage exhibitions, 2 to 3 a year, I would say, on various subjects.
Our gallery space and design library has also allowed us to indulge in design exhibitions, mostly not-for-profit, and help inform ourselves and hopefully also our guests in the field of product and graphic design.
Right now, the gallery space has been set up mostly to showcase some of the lighting brands that we carry. Telephone switchboards were mostly in this room. This is our library. In here, we have our archives, some prototypes. This is also our conference room. So this is where customer service sits. Often during the day, it's pretty bustling in here. The warehouse.
In about 2014, we brought our warehouse back to Connecticut. It felt wonderful to have acquired an old tobacco warehouse in good renovated shape, brought everything back home. We moved right in, it was smooth and seamless. This location and that second location together give us permanence and home and the ability to grow and think bigger.
In 2014, we started to distribute C Concept, now Easy Peasy, at the time a startup from Paris with fashionable, well-priced reading and sunglasses. Success internationally, and also in the States, has been phenomenal, and as a result our US distribution reach has expanded well beyond our regular customer base of museum and design shops to include department stores and larger chains such as Barnes & Noble. With this opportunity and challenge, our company has grown not just in size, but also in expertise. These last few years, one of our focuses has been Japan and its wonderful tradition of design and craft. Having lived and worked in Japan as a young man, it has always had a fascination for me and a special place in my heart. Being now able to strengthen our business relations with Japan, also with Ameico Japan, still very much a fledgling venture, is both exciting and is the missing link in our international design distribution, with the great benefits of synergy between the States, Europe, and Japan. The most exciting part of our business for me has always been the curatorial role we attempt to play in interacting within a community of designers, craftspeople, mostly smaller manufacturers, and our audience of retailers and consumers. It has also been about re-editing designs from the past worthy of being brought back to life. It is this excitement about modern and contemporary design and craft we wish to pass on, and the stories behind the designs we wish to tell. Now is the perfect time to concentrate on this.
When Peter founded this company in 1995, I don't think he knew that this was going to be such a fun 25 years, and we thank everybody for these wonderful years. Thank you for the friendship and the partnerships and the ability for us to all grow together.
Thank you so much for your interest in our company history. Some of our relationships go back a quarter of a century. This truly means a lot to me. Thank you so much for your support over these many years. Thank you.